Hello, pile number one. So today we are here to discuss about your next love affair. This is a reading for singles and those who are searching, and you chose this pile with this beautiful shell and with this beautiful card. So let's reveal your card first. So we see forgiveness card, okay? And with this shell, what I see specific about it is that it looks very ordinary from the outside, but when we turn it, I don't know if you see it, it is so beautiful. It has so many colors in it, almost like a rainbow spectrum of the colors inside of this shell. So we are going to definitely include this in our reading, and we will place this card on the side, so that maybe even here, so that we have it all the time on our mind together with this shell. And we are going to dive in your reading, pile number one. We will ask, whoop, something very strange is happening around here, and we are going to take it. One card from another deck slipped and stayed there, so nothing is coincident, and I'm definitely going to take this as a sign. These are already open, so I'm going to leave them like that. Another one flew out, so I'm going to put it here. Let's see from other decks what we can use. Okay, good. Let's take those two for you. Let's see further. I hope that you're feeling good, pile number one. I'm happy that you're here with me, that we are exploring together what is coming into your life. What is coming into your life? We received way too much cards, but let's take them all. Let's take them all. Let's see what is going on here, why they're coming. And this one we are going to leave. Or maybe we can even fit everything here. I think maybe yes. Let's try to do this. Yes, we are going to have a little bit crowded surface, but never mind. What we need for the reading, it is here. So we can then start. This appreciation and gratitude we already see. This one is interesting, very interesting. Pile number one. It is a Four of Wands, and it is very beautiful card, so I love it. We have responsibility, we have heal, reflect. Here we have new love, wow. And healing family issues, very good, pile number one for now. Let's see further on. We have Nine of Vessels, generosity. We have Two of Bows, decision. We have Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. We have Ace of Vessels, the waters of life. And we have Six of Arrows, transition. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, pile number one. Let's start from the beginning. So I see that for many of you, majority of you, there is something very new coming into your life with this new love. Something very new and unexpected is coming your way. And in order to accept it, to receive it, to be able to proceed with it, you will have to do some work, pile number one. And that work will have to include forgiving to the previous person you have been involved with. Something was there happening with your previous relationship or connection that really left you bruised and scarred. And I feel that with this card of healing, and reflection, I feel that you still haven't completely healed from that connection, whatever that thing was. I think that previous connection or relationship triggered some family issues that you experienced in the past, maybe some child trauma or some kind of neglectance from the parents when you were little, or parents not being supportive or not enough, or figures as parents, mother and father, not being actually what they needed to be in your life, not giving you what you actually needed. So I feel like this previous connection really left some bad effects. Bad, I will not say bad, because all of those things are necessary for us to grow and to pass them, so that we would be open for something that we actually need. How we are going to know what we need if we don't experience what we don't need and detect it as so? So I'm always thinking like this in a positive way, pile number one. And if you are together with me on the page, then let's continue. So new person is arriving, definitely. And something very beautiful is happening. This person is helping you to heal and to reflect. There is a lot of conversation in this new connection. So I see that finally incredibly fresh feeling here. Like this person is coming, like you feel like it is like a fresh breath of air. It suddenly accelerates your spirit. You feel appreciation and gratitude that you even met this interesting person and that they are there. And that you feel suddenly new hope, and you feel like this person could actually be the one. Something could be seriously made, and something could be seriously created with this person that has stability. With this responsibility card, I feel like this person is not going to be just, like those people who just come, have fun, and they go. I feel like this person has some kind of balance in their character, and you can feel it. Like they have things sorted out. They have a job, they have some kind of moral and ethical views. I feel like they are very responsible, quite down-to-earth person who sees things as they are, and it's not afraid to take responsibility. So part number one, something very, very interesting is coming your way, and this person has sense. They are actually something interesting, very interesting. So let's dive deeper in the tarot, that it is telling us more about this story in depth. With Nine of Vessels, generosity, we can see that maybe something will be offered to you through some kind of activity. I feel like it could be that Nine of Vessels, I could say that something, you could be involved in some kind of activity that includes many people, some kind of, with this generosity, it's somehow pulling me through something which is very voluntarily based. Maybe some kind of voluntary action, maybe some kind of, when people gather to do something for the community, for the betterness of everyone, without actually having some kind of profit. Something in that direction. It is maybe this person is doing something like that, or you are going to be included in some kind of activity which is connected with some kind of volunteering, or some kind of group or hobbies. Something which is not strictly connected with work and job and interest, but something that we are doing with light heart, like we want to do it for the betterness of everyone. Very positive. And with Two of Bows, decision, I have a feeling like there will be in front of you that point of your life when you will literally be put on the crossroad. And you will have to decide with yourself, pile number one, do you want to finally heal and to finally forgive for everything that happened before? Or you still need time to reflect and to stay in this phase of self-reflection and healing phase until you find strength and ability to forgive? So point number one, this will be a very interesting crossroad, because decision, it will have to be your decision. It cannot be anyone else's decision. It cannot be decision of these cards. It cannot be decision of that person. It cannot be anyone. It's only you there. Look at this person, how they are determined, how they are Come on, focus, focus, focus. Is it? Or still not? This person is very determined. I don't know why we cannot focus it. Maybe when removing the background, what do you think? Will it work? Or something is with my camera? Okay, I'm giving up camera 1. Sunstarchild 0 this time. But the battle is not over. Okay, so look at this person. It's so determined, you know, like standing with two of these fiery, very fiery, burning, big like sticks, and saying, yes, you know, I'm making this decision. I have to decide. It's a very big decision with this card, I have a feeling. So I think that you're going to be in this point. Everything is going to bring you to this point of crossroad. And then what I see next is that with this Ace of Stones, the foundation of life, I feel like you are going back to your roots. You are reflecting back. You're starting to think when you were small, when you were a child, when you were fantasizing about what is the perfect union, perfect marriage, how do you want to live? What do you want in this life? You're coming back to yourself. You're coming back to your thoughts, to the beginning, to your roots. And you're thinking, well, I always just wanted to be happy, of course, but to be happy through some calm waters, not to have too much turbulence in my life, not to have too much stress. I always wanted to have calmness. I wanted to have this peace, security. I wanted things to be steady and flowing in a natural rhythm that gives me peace. With this card, we see this beautiful atmosphere where actually nothing bad is happening. Everything is somehow peaceful. There are many things happening, but everyone has its role and everything is moving in its own direction. It's like beautiful balance of everything. But we see the flow is going, the water is going down. So it is happening, life is happening, everything is moving and it is in the motion, but the motion is gentle, it is kind, it is slow. And then you are coming to the conclusion, aha, yes, I wanted to have somebody who is going to be my right hand, somebody who is going to be my leaning point, somebody who can take the vessels and push the boat that we are in without me taking care of where we are going or how we are going. Sometimes, of course, not fully to give somebody, you know, control over your life. No, that's not what I'm saying, pile number 1, not at all. I'm saying that you want to rest sometimes. You want to be the one who is going to sit and lay backwards and not think about anything. Just let somebody else to move, you know, to move you, to navigate the sea. And I think that is what you need, that is what you're searching. And now life is suddenly bringing you something very similar to your vision, very similar to that picture that you had. We are now moving forward to a second layer to discover what next is going on here. Let's see. I'm going to take those two. And I want to see more of this. So we will take a few of these if we need to take. Okay. One is showing up, so only one. I would love to see 2 of these as well, if it's possible. Can we receive something? I think that those 2 are perfect for us. We are going to place everything a little bit. Let's see. The connection, heaven and earth. The direction, integration of elements. Synchronicity, beautiful very soon, and you deserve love. Pile number 2. So what is going to happen is that events are just going to flow by themselves. You will not be able to control them. So something will lead you literally into this connection without any of your control. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just relax. It will come very soon. It will come. And with this, you deserve love. It will be something totally different that you experienced in your previous relationship. So it will be fresh. It will be different. It will be stable. It will not be, this person will actually listen to you, and this person will actually hear you. They will be very, very beautifully synchronized with your needs. It's like your needs, they are going to see them, and they are going to do everything they can to not to please you, but to sync with you, which is beautiful because you're going to dance in the same rhythm. The connection of heaven and earth. I talk a lot about this card because in my previous readings, because this is the card of the peace sign as well. And I love this card. I love how it is connecting heaven and earth. And for me, this means that all of the differences between people can be sorted out through common, calm, and compassionate conversation. You know, if we have understanding for each other, everything can be discussed. Even the most touchy and most delicate or taboo topics can be very peacefully discussed with somebody if we have this respect and we have this compassion towards that person. And the direction and integration of elements, also very similar cards. So just like this one is connecting heaven and earth, this one is collecting all elements of north, south, east, west, water, fire, you know, everything that it is there, all elements, everything is connected. I feel like you're going to feel very complete. So this person, when they step up in your life, they are going to bring some kind of feeling of completeness. You are going to be very surprised how smooth everything is going, because I have a feeling like in your previous relationship you had to all the time push and work and work and work and push and take care of and push and then work. And with this, it's like everything is fitting on its place without any work. You don't have to work, but still, you know, everything is combining. It's incredible, actually, part number 1. This is very beautiful reading, and whatever it is coming and whoever it is coming, it will be something very special. I want to say that what I see with this reading, which is important to me, that I need to point out, is that this person will maybe not be your type physically, but what they have and hide inside. Like this shell. From outside it's still quite ordinary, but when you look at it inside, you see the whole spectrum of the colors. It almost looks like a rainbow colors. I don't know if you can see this. It is really beautiful shell. It looks unreal. The colors are unreal. So this person could maybe look quite ordinary from the outside. Like, you know, they don't look special. However, inside, what they are keeping inside, pile number 1, I would just say, wow. Wow. So be alerted to have this also on your mind, that this person that it is coming is going to maybe look quite ordinary or different from your usual type of people that attract you. However, they are something very incredible and amazing inside. So don't pass this chance just by being too shallow and not giving them a chance. And with this card here of decisions and crossroads, think already now and start meditating already now about what to do when this point comes, so that this transition moves more smoothly and more easily for you. Pile number 1. I want to wish you all of the best. I really, really enjoyed this reading. It was so positive. I love that we had this reading today. And I hope that you enjoyed together with me. Please subscribe and like my videos if you really enjoy them. I wish to share them with more and more people, and I wish that they reach more and more people. I'm really happy when I'm doing these readings, and And I just want to share these messages with the community. So help me please to do that, and I appreciate it with all of my heart. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me, and see you soon with the next video. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Today we are there to discuss about singles. So today we are here to discuss about singles with this beautiful shell, and with this beautiful card we are going to ask, what is next relationship that it is coming your way? We received heart power in flow, and this beautiful shell we are going to place aside together with the card so that it is there as a reminder. We can even place it here because it is very beautiful how it is visible on this beautiful turquoise background. So we are now going to choose some cards for you, pile number 2, so that we can start creating our story and our scenario that it is coming our way. I hope that you are feeling good today, pile number 2, that everything is fine with you, that you are very curious about this reading to see what the universe is bringing, what the universe is saying, what is coming your way. So we are going to take maybe 2. We will see. Oh, no, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Maybe it will be 1. Maybe it will be 3. We never know. I'm going to place these cards here so that we have more space around there. I want to pull more cards. I want to take 1 tarot card from here. And I also want to take 4 of these. So let's do it. Nope. Okay. We'll try to move everything so that we have space. Give us 1 more. Good. This is going to be our reading, at least start of the reading. So let's see what we have. Pile number 2. Sexuality and creativity. Very interesting. The unfolding free flight of the soul. Reconnect. Then we have new love again. Incredible. Pile number 2. We have this in the pile number 1, and healing family issues. This is really, really, really incredible. And playfulness. We have these 2 cards in pile number 1. Very interesting. If you're interested, go and watch pile number 1 as well. Queen of Swords, good. And now let's see our tarot cards, forest tarot cards. 9 of Arrows, dedication. Then we have the Sun of Life, beautiful. Then we have 7 of Stones, healing. And we have 6 of Vessels, reunion. Very interesting. Pile number 2. What this could be? It's true. Let's see. What I heard and what I felt that in me right now, when I saw all of these cards, I felt that for a majority of you, this is a general reading, please take it as so. For majority of you, it will be a person who you already been with coming back to you in a new form. It is some kind of new love, new connection, but with somebody with whom you already had something. Maybe not relationship, maybe just connection. Maybe you were connected in the past and somehow, and then they're coming back. But with this reunion and with this reconnection, I really strongly feel that we are talking about somebody who touched your life already. So this is not a new person, pile number 2. This is somebody that was already in your life in one way or another. doesn't have to be necessarily romantic partner from the past. It can be also some kind of friend, somebody that you know, somebody that came and went, you know, as a person in the background. Many scenarios it could be here. Always remember that this is general reading. So there are a lot of energies that are present here. However, what I see is definitely somebody that was already in your life coming back in a totally different shape and form. So this person is gonna definitely glow. They are going to glow so much. They are going to be so shining that you will not be able to look at this. Please look at this synchronization of the colors. I mean, it is totally incredible. You're going to be drawn so much to this person. It is going to, they will totally attract you sexually. So they are going to be so hot to you. You are going to look at them and you will be just like, wow, okay, I'm drooling. Seriously, pile number 2, this person is going to be something that you will see totally different light. So if before you haven't noticed this person, or this person was not affecting you in this kind of way, then definitely you can expect now it will. Because with this sun and with this sexuality and creativity, we can definitely expect something on the wild side to start happening. Very passionate, full of passionate emotions. So like I feel some kind of, you know, like tension. Look at this heart power in flow. It's like your heart was on standby, autopilot for some time. And then suddenly, you know, like boom, bam, something triggers. The motor is starting, boom, you know, you are starting to be suddenly activated. Your heart power starts flowing. The sun is coming. The sexuality is awakening. It's like new appetite for life. And it is so somehow so fast. I have a feeling like it is quite fast. It seems to me like almost you are in one shape, you are in one statement, you know, like you are in some kind of, I don't know how to say, hibernation phase. Nothing is happening, like you're just collecting your past hurts, totally on the standby, waiting for the bad time to go, and then pam, suddenly, you know, like this sun is blinking. That is how I feel, like it is coming, it is blinking, it is attracting you. You are like a moth being attracted to the light. It's like you cannot stop. This person will be very magnetic, very magnetic. The unfolding, free flight of the soul. Yeah, totally. I see. I feel like you're going to a little bit lose yourself. You know, like when people go. Look, playfulness here. So really, it seems like they're going to awaken some kind of feelings. You know, when people fall in love, they totally lost their head. That is how we say. Because at the moment, nothing else exists. You are in your own movie and you're just going and you just want to have this moment of light, this moment of happiness, this moment of thrill. Yeah, that is what I feel, a lot of thrill. And I feel this transition being quite quick because look at this, from this dedication and healing, so 7 of Stones and 9 of Arrows, it's like you are laying down, you are hibernating, you are meditating, you are trying to process things that happened that were not good in your life. And suddenly, you know, like this is coming and this reunion is happening and it has totally different flavor. It feels like a new love. And it somehow is healing you, you know, like healing. We have it double. It is healing you. And it is not only reconnection with this person, it's somehow reconnecting you with yourself. It's like this card is very determinate card of the truth, of a person who doesn't have, this person doesn't sweet talk. This person is very down to earth, honest, brutally honest with the truth towards others. Look at this hand, how it is, you know, like I'm telling you, you know, and with this sword, I'm telling you, I'm going to, you know, like cut the truth. So this is this card to me. And when I see it, I see that brutal honesty. And this reconnection with yourself means you are going to really be brutally honest with yourself before all of this happens. You're going to say, I mean, like, excuse me my language, but you're going to say what the fuck I was doing, you know, like what was happening there, why I was doing that, where I was actually going, where was my mind that I was doing some things, you know. I need to stop, I need to heal from that. And then you're going to, oh, okay, pile number 2, it started sliding. We have to take this card. This is craziness. It is heart to heart conversation. I'm going to place it over here or under this sexuality and creativity. Okay, so I don't know what is happening with you, but you see energies are just boom, just going in all directions. So what I was saying, yeah, this healing phase, it's going to be this healing phase, autopilot phase, and then suddenly this. Look at this sliding. I think that you are going to have heart-to-heart conversation with this person, and they are going to reveal, you know, like their feelings and attraction. And then you are going to reveal your attraction. Maybe not immediately, you know, but you're definitely going to be attracted. Maybe you're going to play a little bit hard to get because of this playfulness, and it will be like forward, backwards, you know, like play. But that's kind of very cute, flirty feeling, flirty vibe that I'm receiving here. So with this, I want to see what is happening next. Pile number 2. For now, it looks very, very cool. I really love it. I'm very excited for you. I think that you also already, you are enjoying this. Because, I mean, who wouldn't? It looks like an adventure. To me, it looks like an adventure. Let's see. We'll take one more card. If it will pop out. Let's see. Growth through silence. Joy. Receive. This could be the one, and I want one more. I want one more. I want one more of these. Yeah. Let's see. 7 of Swords. Okay. I understand. So, pile number 2. This is what's going to happen. You have been long time in your silence, and you have been growing. This healing phase that I was talking about, this is that. When we pull down and we pull in, not down, inside of our heart chakra, you know, we are like regenerating that chakra. So we are trying to heal it. That is why we pull out a little bit and pull in. And we are growing through silence. And this is a beautiful card because in silence, everything is being said. Sometimes silence really can nurture us and heal us. Sometimes we need only silence to heal us. And I see that this is where you have been, or you will be going through, you know, if you already haven't. Before the period of joy, and this is all of this that I'm describing here comes. I also see that you're going to open, when your heart opens in flow, you're going to be open to receive. Maybe you have been giving previously a lot, and that is why your heart's, you simply, how to say, you spent all of your reservoir of feelings. And now you had to recharge it. When your heart is again in power and flow, you will be able to receive. When you start receiving, you can give again. With this card, this could be the one, and the 7 of Swords beside that card. I would say that you're going to be again optimistic, but you're going to be also very cautious. You see how this person is somehow hiding behind these other swords. I mean, I'm watching this card and it seems like usually in other decks this card seems a little bit different, and I would interpret it different. But here, in this context, with this card beside, I would say that you have to be honest with yourself. You have to know what you want, pile number 2. So I think that you should already now start thinking about that very, very, very deeply. Because you see, here and here we have this, I have to connect this to you so that you can understand what I'm thinking of. With this reconnected with yourself, and we say this is brutal, being brutally honest with yourself, coming back to you and being brutally honest with yourself. This is quite opposite card. So this is not being quite honest with yourself. And I think we are receiving this contradictory thing here because you don't know yet exactly what you want. You want to find somebody and you want that person to be the one. That's for sure. That we see clear. But with this here, it is a little bit confusing because it seems like in one moment you want something and in another moment you want something else. It seems to me like you are unclear. You are not sure. And the reason why you're not sure is because you are not fully... you didn't decide it yet. You don't know what you want fully yet. You're not honest with yourself. Pile number 2, you have to be honest so that you would know, because this moment will come and this person will come and it will be a chance for you. And with this could be the one, this really could be the one. And I don't want you to miss it just because you are not decisive, just because you didn't do the work that you needed to do before. Pile number 2, try to meditate from this day on. And try to deeply, so this is coming. So you don't have to worry anymore about anything. This is coming, okay? So now stop worrying about if something is coming or not. It's coming. And now focus on what you actually want. Try to be honest with yourself. What do you want? What kind of connection? What kind of marriage? What kind of relationship? What do you want? Pile number 2. Because I think that is the main thing of your reading. That is how I feel. I will take one more card of clarification to see if we can get somehow some additional 3 of chalices. Yes. Again, I'm receiving this mixed feeling, like you want to settle down, but you don't want to settle down. Like you want to be in a relationship, but you don't want to be fully committed. Or you want to go serious, but you don't want to lose your freedom. It's like almost to me like you are insecure about the type of relationship that you want to be in. This is how I feel. So mainly this is on you. This is on you. This is a big decision that you have to decide, pile number 2. And this will come through meditation. This will come through growing through silence. So give yourself a little bit of time. Don't put pressure on yourself. Just give yourself a little bit of time. The universe will wait for you and the universe will set this up when you're ready. Don't worry about that. And for now, just try to breathe. Try to spend time in that silence that it is, you know, here. Create joyful things. Yes, exactly. Casual play. Exactly. So do the things that make you feel really good. Do the things that make you feel really good. If that is spending time with your friends, people, family, go there. If that is some kind of hobby, art, or anything else, sport, go there. If that is some kind of innovation, do that. However, and whatever it is, if that is nothing, doing nothing, just resting, do that. However, your task now at this period is to bring yourself to the joy point so that you will be able to bring a healthy decision about what do you want, what kind of relationship you want. Because this thought and these feelings are going to bring this is going to come anyways. But when you come to that point when you need to decide about some things connected with this relationship, if you don't go through this process, you will not know. And maybe you will sacrifice this beautiful thing coming your way just because of your indecisiveness. So pile number 2, my advice here is to step a little bit backwards and think about everything in the silence. Try to find yourself and try to find within yourself, being brutally honest with yourself, what is what you need and what is what you search. This reading is beautiful, beautiful. And I'm so happy that I was privileged to bring this reading to you, pile number 2. If you love my readings, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Anything is very welcomed. I really enjoyed making these videos and I want to make more and more. I want to share this with community. I want to spread the messages that I'm receiving, and I think that they can help many people who are struggling or who need clarity. So thank you so much for all of your support. To those who are following me already, I want to say that I appreciate you guys so much, and I love reading your comments. I love having you there around my readings. It is very beautiful. So thank you so much, and I wish you a beautiful day and beautiful evening wherever you are. See you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Today we are here to talk about your next love affair. So this is a reading for singles, and we are going to explore what next in your love is coming to you. So you chose this beautiful shell. It's really something. It's really very, very beautiful. And we are going to look at your card. So your card says, living your own song. Pile number 3. This is where we are going to start. So we are going to place this card here together with this beautiful shell. And we are going to start picking cards for your today's reading. Living your own song. I love it already. I really, really love the point, the starting point that we are starting with. So I'm going to now choose firstly several of cards that I feel that we need. And then we are going to start with your reading, pile number 3. How are you? I hope that you are feeling okay, that everything is fine with you, and that nothing bad is happening at this moment in your life. Let's see if this reading can boost your mood and bring something positive into your life. I want to move a little bit here. This, I don't know if we see it. I hope that we do. I think that we do. I don't have quite good preview. Okay. And I want to take these. I want to take 2. Let's take this. 3. Let's take all. Let's take all of them, then we are gonna see what is going on. Let's place them like this. And we even have one more extra. We are going to place it here. So I think that we can move a little bit everything, little bit aside, so that we have more space for everything else. And then we can start with our reading. Pile number 3. So let's start opening your cards. 7 of Vessels, the honor roots, the direction, integration of elements, the connection, heaven and earth, interesting, that we saw in last reading. Then we have calling in your soulmate, beautiful, and children. Beautiful. Pile number 3, surrender, and we have ponder. Now we are going to look all of these. The green woman, the wanderer, 2 of stones, challenge, and king of vessels, Heron. 9 of balls, respect, and 2 of vessels, attraction. Pile number 3, this is very amazing setup. So I cannot wait to dive in your reading. Pile number 3, let's see what what is coming your way concerning love? What next romance is coming your own way? So to start, we can start with this Seven of Vessels morning. I would say that this is something which is like a leftover from the phase that you are just getting out of. And something happened that didn't work out, and now you are mourning this event that didn't left a good taste in your mouth. It actually left very bitter taste. We can see all of these cups here being empty. Everything that we thought we are going to have slipped away. Everything that we thought we are going to fill up with beautiful things stayed empty at the end. And here we are, pile number 3, in the moment of death. Because in this life we die many times. Every time when something we really hoped for that will happen don't happen, we have this little mini death inside of ourselves. But of course that is not how it goes, and we never actually die. All of those mini deaths are just the new beginnings that are creating a new ways and new chances for our life to be better, to be more fulfilled, to be more successful. So here we are now in this moment of this mini death, not knowing what is going to happen, not having much hope that something will happen. However, everything that happened brings us back to our roots, bring us back to ourselves. At the end of every situation, we go back to ourselves, because we know that we cannot count on anyone or anything. We can only count on ourselves, and we always go back to roots when things don't work out how we wanted them to be. We see that from that point, something is going to move in all direction. Because when we close completely and when we go deep, it has to be some kind of reaction. Reaction is always opposite. Like when we have rainy days, we know sun is going to come. And when we have sunny days, rain is going to come. So this is the same vibe here that I'm receiving. Like you were in the rainy period for some time now, pile number 3. And the time is about to change, to switch into the direction is going to change into a different weather. It is going to be suddenly sunny for you, pile number 3. And the connection, heaven and earth, applies to me that everything that is now inside of you in conflict, that feeling of restlessness that you feel, that maybe you cannot sleep, maybe you cannot breathe deeply, maybe you cannot relax, or maybe you cannot just focus on things. All of that is going to settle down, and all of that is going to be quite simple. Everything that it is complicated is going to be simplified. Pile number 3. It's like a balance of inner and outer world, inner and outer thoughts, and so on and so on. You are gonna sing your own song, and you know your own song. You know who you are, you know what you are. You are coming back to your roots, and you hear the songs of your ancestors. You feel the drum, you hear the music. The melody is there, you know who you are, you know where you are going, you know what you want. And from that point, you can start calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate means that you are ready. That you're ready for something which is bigger than anything. That it is bigger than anything. I mean, a new chapter of your life. A new chapter that will change everything that was before. You, your environment, and everything else. That you are ready to make this step of having a family, pile number 3. So, your song is going to produce a beautiful frequency that is going to spread all over the universe, and wherever the person that is your soulmate is, they are going to hear this song and they are going to be drawn to you, because that is what they are also searching for. They are searching for you just like you're searching for them. Just the channels are not open and the signal is not clear, and then it is very hard to detect the location and where the person that you're searching for is. Pile number 3, I see that you love to be in control and you love to have your own way. You are a person who loves to have their own opinion, to bring decisions for themselves. You are quite strong individual. However, I see you changing into surrendering to the universe, surrendering to the divine, letting the divine bring you what divine thinks it is best for you, instead you pushing and searching what you think it is best for you. I see you surrendering to the fate. I see you letting things flow and bring you something which will be maybe challenging, but it will be good. You see this card of challenge and this ponder? This is similar card, just this card is answer to this card. When we have challenges in our life, we need to find the bridge to make the solution, because challenge is nothing else than something that is on the opposite side that we don't understand and we don't know how to deal with. That is challenge. And the moment when we make a bridge to understanding. The moment understanding is there, that is connection between those two, then the process of peace and compassion can start. And those two sides can be united. It means challenge will be eliminated. I feel that you are going to the point of being really ready of having a family. I think that you are ready to have a child. I think that you are ready to make a family. You want it to be complete. Look, with these children, we see these dogs, we see 2 children. It means to me that you are really, you want to have that family. That picture of family is maybe even longer in your mind. You are ready to do that. You are ready to go in that direction, part number 3. And what life is bringing to you, let's see further on. With the Green Woman and the Wanderer, the Challenge and King of Vessels, and then 9 of Bows and 2 of Vessels, I see it like this. So I see you here contemplating and thinking about what you want and thinking about what you had before and where you want to go. It's like almost you are manifesting. You are manifesting what it could come. What is what you want. And with this challenge, I am feeling indecisiveness. I'm feeling like you are not sure. Would you want to try again or not? Do you want to try again or not? It seems like, to me, it feels like almost like a giving up, like nobody is going to be my soulmate. There is no person like that. I experienced so much, everything was wrong. Don't push me in that direction. I don't want to hope again. I don't want to go there. It's like almost quarreling with yourself. It's like, I see this like 2 sides of you, pile number 3. One competing with another, one challenging another. And it is quite beautiful, I mean, because when you look at it, it seems to me like from this challenge here, we are coming to this very strong phase of 9 of Bows, which is also a card of respect. And if you look at it a little bit closer, you see that this man here on this card is ready for hunting. It's like he is moving the bushes aside so that he could, like detect the target, This I see as somebody outside. This is a person who is coming to get you. Pile number 3. Somebody is ambushing you. Somebody is watching you. Somebody is there who is picking on you for some times now, and they are really, really getting ready to get you. This definitely is, to me, very connected with this card, because look at this. So this seems to me like you. Like, look at them. They are watching like through these bushes, like, haha, now I have a target, you know, on this person that I want. And you're so naive. You're just going with your life, you know, like you are going nowhere, because the wanderer is going nowhere. The wanderer doesn't know where he is going, or she is going. They're just going, you know, they're just going their way, not thinking too much, you know, like whatever happens, happens. I don't have any plans. Yeah, let's hope for the best, but actually, you know, it could be the worst. This is the wanderer in this context here, and this person is watching you and thinking, okay, this is the perfect moment to catch you, you know, like perfect moment to get this person while you are in this kind of mood stage, you know. You're not even thinking about this. It's not even on your mind that somebody could, you know, like, because this person is really ambushing you. They are really secret. They are hidden, very well hidden. You don't know who that is. And they see you as a prize, because Heron is a very beautiful card. Okay, I will make pause. Pile number 3. This video was interrupted by my mom actually sending me a cake. So I can say that we stopped around this part where I said that this person is going to see you as a very valuable, something very valuable, something very rare. Because this is Heron. And we know that these birds, you cannot caught them so easily on a camera if you want to do that. And they are very beautiful, very special, very interesting birds. And I see that this person who is putting their eye on you, you know, they want to catch you because they see you as a very good prey. This sounds like a predator, but actually this person wants the same thing like you. Pile number 3. And that is what makes this reading interesting, because they want this 2 of vessels attraction. They want this unity. They want actually 2 of you to create something together. It is very beautiful when you look at this card. So we see 2 of them holding hands above the burning heart, and we see them pouring water, which means emotions, in 2 cups. It means like, to me, it means like both of you are staying who you are, but together in the unity, you make things, you know, like burn. A lot of attraction, a lot of fire, a lot of unity, and I see a lot of balance between 2 of you. Like, I really see equality here. Equality. 2 people who are capable of making relationship that is going to be mutually balanced and equal concerning the rights and everything else which is there. So let's see the continuation of this beautiful happening. So this person comes, they stalk you basically, then they find you, they pray you, they take you as they reward, you know, like they see you really, really like something very valuable. And then what then? Let's see what then happens. We are going to take one tarot card as well from this. Let's try this one. So we have the unfolding free flight of the soul. Beautiful. Responsibility. Worth waiting for. Wow. Pile number 3. This is that. That's that. Impulse. Beautiful. And then we have 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So when they are going to grab you, they're definitely going to grab you very tight. Like, you are mine, and that's it, you know, like they're going to grab you. Don't worry, this will be just the beginning, so that they are sure that you are theirs. They are really going to grab you very tight. And later on, through your contact and getting to know each other, you will actually feel like you have space, that you have your own freedom as well, that this person is not going to keep you like, you know, like stuck or under control. They are going to let you fly how you usually fly. Look at this beautiful impulse with flying and this unfolding and free flight of the soul. It literally looks like you will be able to be yourself and to sing your song while this person will also hold you tightly close to them, because what they want with you is actually this responsibility, and responsibility is nothing more than what we see down here, and that is family, children, and something serious with you. Something that you have been waiting for long, something that you have been wanting for long. It is coming for you, pile number 3, literally. It is stalking you and it is coming for you. So I want to say that this person will have some kind of very interesting and unusual charm about themselves. They are going to be uniquely beautiful, I would say. To you, they are going to be very beautiful. You will find them very, very beautiful and attractive. They will be quite powerful, quite strong as a person, and that is why they are not afraid to hunt you and to have you. But with this card here, which is, I think, the heart of this reading, we can see that this person's intentions are positive and they actually want same that you want, pile number 3. So this beautiful reading that we got here, I hope that it will bring you to a positive mindset, because what is coming for you is so interesting, and it is so full of adrenaline. I can't wait to hear from you what happened and how it is going. Please share it with me, pile number 3. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe, like, share, and be there. Pile number 3, I really love you, your support, you being there, and thank you so much for following me and being there with me. Stay in tune. There are other readings like this coming up. I really enjoy this, so I'm gonna keep on doing them. Please help me to share them with more people, with more community. I have been receiving a lot of positive feedback, and I see that it is really helping people, and I really want to continue doing this. So I wish you all the best, pile number 3. Enjoy what is coming, and see you very soon. Bye.